So I finally caved and bought the DJI Osmo Action 5, right? I've been through trials and tribulations with these fucking cameras. I've got Samsung Galaxy S25, which is in my hand, which I'm currently watching me filming me on now. And then I bought a Sony ZV-10 Mark II to film beautiful footage, absolutely epic. But I was being too precious with it. It didn't have stabilization, my style of content creation, which is like this. It was very good for, but only static shots. Still going to keep it, still going to use it. It's just a case of it's as and when. And then now we're looking at action cameras. And by now I'm £1,000 in the phone, which I need anyway, and I edit on it, so it's all good. Another £1,000 on the fucking Sony with a £200 Rode system. Then there was wires and everywhere and stuff like that, and it was fucking pissing me off with the audio and keeping everything charged and stuff. So I finally caved and I bought the action camera, and I was looking at a GoPro. Then I come across the DJI. Now the DJI, after a little bit of research, Action 5 Pro seems to be better than the GoPro, so I finally caved and bought it, right? I do some B-roll, do some nice fancy stuff, but basically the beauty of it is I can still use a phone and the action camera, but this video is going to be basically how this camera is going to fit into my content creation from someone who actually goes out and about and does content creation outdoors. Sat in a YouTube studio with a nice DSLR, fine, but if you're not and you want something rugged and useful, you might want to look at the DJI. Yeah, this has made it easy. So I've got a telescopic monopod with a tripod on the bottom. I'm using the bottom of the tripod to support my forearm so I can hold it out there quite easy. And the Osmo's on, what is it? Auto. So it's just filming, and as I'm walking underneath all the shade and stuff like that, it's changing all its own stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, also I'm going to try out this auto tracking feature on this. The field of view should give me a nice, ooh, look at that. Spectacular. Anyway, you're gonna go on a fly. Can do cool shots like this. Because it's not a massive fucking, it's not a massive DSLR, but it's got 10-bit on it. And then you go, this for B-roll, better be amazing. And then you can come back to this. Right now, I'm trying out auto tracking basically. So the camera should, it's all the way over there. It should be in 16:9, but the auto 16:9 image should just be following me about whilst I look at plants and things. But can I go over? I'm all the way over by this tree, man. Jesus Christ. Okay. 1/164 ISO 500. Oh, bro, this thing is gonna be insane if this works the way that I want it to work. But yeah, magical. It looks like someone's filming me, basically. So I can fuck about, I can do stuff what What is the image quality? 2.7K, 24 frames a second. Yes, I can't change that at the moment, but we'll see. Okay, so the field of view was too wide basically, so as if it goes this way, will it track me? Or this way? I don't know. Yeah, it's doing that. It's got me, it's moving the frame on there. It's got me, it's moving the 16:9 frame. So yes, I can still fuck about and do stuff like this here. It just depends if putting in post I can zoom in good enough in this. And then this. It's got a massive field of view. Right, let's try this again. Now we are in subject tracking, but 9:16, which is your portrait video mode for like TikToks and Instagram Reels and stuff. It didn't pick me up before. Has it got me actually? Yeah, it's got me. Right. Also, it's got an LCD on the front, man, which is very useful. So I walk all the way over here, and then I walk all the way over here. I mean, it does bits. Let's see if I can. Right, it's not turned off recording. I'll get my phone out. Right, that's where it is. Yeah. There's that tree, and there's that tree, and that's all the way over there. And then, look how tiny it is, man. King dog. I put these up side by side. I'll see if I can do it in the editor. Fucking about with it. But yeah. If I come close to it, I'll show you it, man. It's sweet. Obviously, I've pimped it out. It's got a cage on it. And yeah. I've got the DJI mic on. Disconnected, connection failed. Stop record. Right, let's see what happens when we've got subject tracking on. And we're in this, so you're on the stick. You can see me nicely. Yeah. This is gonna make life so much easier. Let's try subject tracking in 16:9. Oh no. So I just found out as well by pressing the volume button on there, it starts and starts recording. Fucking yeah, so now you're subject tracking 16:9. So the only issue that I've found, which is for what it does, is minimal. What is it? The colour grade is different. You don't get D-Log M. Have I got everything from over there? No, I forgot my water. Yeah, the colour grade is different. You don't get D-Log M, and it's in 2.7K, not 4K. But fuck me. What can you can't. And also, that's something that I would never dream of doing with my DSLR. So, oh, the joys. Let's see how it does. So yeah. Oh, and another thing, being able to edit on my phone at the same time as filming like this. I forgot to film the intro, so I filmed all this video to actually just talk to myself, do bits and bats. But now the video's gone well, and because I can edit on my phone, I can see how the edit's looking. I can do this. I say, yo, in this one, I bought myself this DJI Osmo. No, we start again. Yo, in this one, I'm going to teach you. No, that's my TikTok intro. So finally, this is the trials and tribulations of a content creator. So my final thoughts on this are, I think it's the best camera I've used yet. from the Sony. I mean, the Sony's obviously got the best image quality, but this has got 10-bit on it, man. It's not much between them. The useful modes, the ruggedness of it, the ease of use, the DJI app with its ability, just for me personally, my content flow and my ability just to go out, shoot, smash it on the app, check the edit. Yeah, I need to add this bit, I need to take that bit out, blah, 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 smash that in. And because I edit everything on my phone, you see, so, I mean, it's brilliant. Not to mention if I ever did go swimming, waterproof up to 20 meters, which is amazing. I don't even think I can go 20 meters underwater, you know what I mean? Yeah, the color profile on them, I've got some variable NDs coming. I've got my cage. I mean, the mic, just the ability just to have a little camera on there. You never thought about getting rid of the cage, you know? Because like I say, yeah, it's pretty rugged as it is. Selling short the thing, it don't really matter. Having the ability to attach it into the cage, I don't really use. It'll lighten up this DJI on the end of my stick. The stability on it is mint, absolutely. Hold on, let me just correct this. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's stability, rock steady plus, image quality, very good, especially for what I need it for. Yeah, it's got the built-in storage. Everyone bangs on about the built-in storage, but you've just got a big ass memory card anyway, and just delete some clips if you don't need them, but whatever. What else is there? Yeah, as a run and gun camera, right, it's better than your phone. And it's small, like it fits in like a little pack of mine. It's light enough to hang off the end of this tripod. My monopod I wasn't too sure about using, you see, with my big Sony, because the tripod base on a monopod isn't very big and it's a big expensive camera on the end of it. Got a lot of gear to carry around all the time. I'll still use a Sony, but for what I need to do, it's just amazing. The only issue that I will say that the DJI has, that the Sony and my phone do better, is its focal length is 14 inches away, which for most people is going to be completely fine. But for me, wanting to take close-ups of plants and stuff like that, I use my phone. But my phone's always on me anyway, so it don't matter. So I was thinking about just using my phone regardless. Hold on. Watch this. Stop recording. Stop recording. Yeah, that's another thing. When my wife rings me as well, I'm filming on my phone, it always interrupts my recordings. And because I'm using DJI, it doesn't. And that's another thing. It's got voice commands. Don't need no remote. Yeah, you've got to talk like a retard to it, a bit like say it very slowly. But it does fucking bits, man. So fingers crossed, producing a lot more content with this, because for me, it makes it easy. And for someone who's got very little time to actually do it, then every click of a button, every swap of a tripod, every setting up of a setting just adds that little bit more ball ache, eats into a 2-hour window to go out and film a video. And then that subject tracking on it, man, I don't even know how I'm going to use that, or, well, I do know how I'm going to use it, but the ability to do that, man, fucking hell. Do you know how many tiny movements of a tripod that's just going to remove? Like when you're filming yourself outdoors, every time you've got to get a new angle or something like that, you've got to go back, stop the recording, move the tripod, reframe, put the new angle on, yeah, make sure it's exposed correctly, and then go back, start the recording again. Then not to mention you've got twice as many clips in the editor, whereas this thing can just film me across a 180-degree angle. I mean, fucking hell. Yeah, so my personal opinion, man, if you're a run and gun content creator, especially if you do outside kind of stuff, DJI Osmo is definitely a contender by far. I've got GoPros, blah blah blah. Yeah, just have a go, man. If not, just get it on Amazon. If you don't like it, send it back. That's how I justify it to myself. So yeah, if you like this video, guys, like and subscribe to the channel, because YouTube algorithm really likes that kind of stuff, and you help me out a lot. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. I've been filming for about 3 hours out here, and the battery's only at 50%.